my first real Independence Day. Southside Youngstown, my manager and I pull our cars out of the warehouse. He warns me not to drive local streets. Those hood rats don't care. They'll set off fireworks in the middle of the road and shoot them into your car. I have barely seen this holiday. Since 19, I have always been working. As I head home, pink sparks spring up from south side streets. People gather in the AutoZone parking lot with chairs. Blue zigs out from behind Burger King. Green soars over Midlothian Boulevard. I can't help but smile. I pull in the driveway and go inside. My neighborhood pops and fizzles and smokes and dims, moon rising behind it all. In this perfect night, I was lucky enough to get off work early. I ran in and typed this fast. I'm ending now to go outside and watch some more. Good night. The music in this podcast is written, performed, recorded, and produced by Third Class.
It's cold in this neck of Ohio tonight, and the style is right for a sad winter song. I feel lost like a speck in a pile out of sight, and though I try with all might, I just don't feel that strong. As we walk through a field trekking on snowy dirt, my eyes start to hurt trying to see a smile. And we talk about fears making our story short. You are scared to get shot, your bravery goes for miles. And there's more miles to go as we walk the train tracks. I think we lost the rain back in the woods we just hiked. And the store signs can glow as you walk sidewalk cracks. I think we lost the town back trading street lamps for kites.
Welcome back to Nursery, a podcast from Ohio's Creative Voice. My name's Lee Boyle. I'd like to mention first that this podcast, Nursery, is sponsored by The Orange Avocado. The Orange Avocado Alternative Bakery, specializing in vegan, gluten-free treats made with organic and raw ingredients. If you live in the Northeast Ohio area, please check out the Orange Avocado's products at Aladdin's Eatery in Boardman, Ohio, Youngstown area, or at Generations Coffee, Columbiana, Ohio. Furthermore, if you are not from Ohio and you just happen to be stumbling upon this podcast and you're like, hey, the Orange Avocado sounds good, search them on Facebook. You can get in contact with them and place an order for some delicious, gluten-free, organic macaroons, baby. That should be their new slogan. Macaroons, baby. Anyways, I'm an idiot. Anyways, my guest today is my friend Sophie. She's from Australia, and I originally met her when me and some of my family went to work at a camp in Seattle, Washington over the summer of 2013. So I have an interview with her. She's a fun, energetic person, great person to talk to. She's become a good friend because of being a colleague as a camp counselor at the camp, and she's actually 19 years old, but she has the maturity level of a 20-year-old. It's fantastic. But also, she really, really just knocked out her job at that camp. She was just such a good camp counselor, and we really had a lot of respect for her and really liked her personality. She had the energy that matched the kids' energy because she is a kid. So without further ado, I present to you the interview with the Australian, maybe the dingo ate your baby, Sophie. That's my impression of an Australian, because I'm really good at doing accents, if you haven't noticed. So yeah, let's get back into the show. Let's get into the show now. We haven't started it yet, so let's get into it now. Not back into it. I'm from Australia, mate. Guys, this is Lee Boyle, and this is my friend Sophie Meere. No. Sophie Meere. Meere. Sophie.
It's kind of hard with America.
Sophie Meere. America. Sophie Meere. Okay, so tell everybody something, just give them a little summary of your life from beginning to end.
From beginning to end, jeez. All 19 years compressed.
Yeah. All 19 long years.
Born in Australia, in a place called Matcham, which I do believe is God's own country.
You're boring them. No, I'm just kidding. Keep going.
Went to school, went to high school, did lots of fun things, I suppose. Finished high school, came to America and liked it. Been to America a couple of times.
Cool. I'm liking it. And that's your whole life?
No. I'm back in America now. That's pretty.
So that's where we
That's where we
ends.
find ourselves.
That's where your life ends. Okay.
Let's hope not.
Okay, so let me ask you. So far, what do you think about Ohio? Is this your first time in Ohio ever, or did you
Yes.
go through by accident before when you were?
I think I got out at the Greyhound bus station one time for 20 minutes.
Was that any better than this is?
No. Expectations have been exceeded.
That's cool. So what do you like about it? You told me some of this before, but what sticks out to you? I know you mentioned the frozen waterfall.
Oh, yeah. Well, the winterness of it is neat. Mm-hmm. And obviously the people. Mm-hmm. You guys,
me,
my friends.
Just me in particular, no one else. Okay, so yeah, earlier you mentioned to me you like seeing the frozen waterfalls, you like seeing the snow, the winterness of it all, like you said. So, and then you got to see Hocking Hills. You're gonna probably see Mill Creek Park. Mm-hmm. What else did you say? Maybe Niagara Falls. Maybe
Niagara Falls.
Which is not Ohio, but is awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
downtown East Palestine.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do a walk down there. Jack keep mentioning we have to do a tour of the city.
Did you happen to go to State Line Tavern yet with him?
No.
Okay, I hope you guys go there. That's a really good place. That's a small town place where you play pool and.
We were gonna go with Stevie before he left, but we didn't end up.
Oh, that would have been
but
so good.
But apparently that would give me a good image of Ohio.
That would have been so good. I made sure to do a podcast with him right before he left, and I was mentioning that he said that bar is like every bar in America. Like, he's been in so many different states working at, like, how many different camps now? Yeah. Like 7. And, like, he, on his day off, he'll always go into a bar and play pool. And they'll always just be, like, the same people across the U.S. are in those bars.
Yeah, I could imagine.
No matter where you are.
It fulfilling lots of American stereotypes.
Oh, yeah. It's just like there's always just an old dude with a leather coat on and a bandana. No matter if it's California, Ohio, Texas.
Coming on a motorbike.
Yeah. And that guy is me.
You wish, Lee.
Yeah. Okay, so we established what you think about Ohio. Now, what religion are you? That's my second question. It's okay. I'm open-minded.
I suppose I'd say atheist. As long as I accept Jesus.
Have you accepted Jesus Christ into your... Sorry, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
I'm far from Catholic or whatever that is. No, nature. I had a very spiritual moment over the summer and I realised nature is my religion. It was, yeah.
That's
so
cool.
There you go.
That sounds right.
Well, I had the closest moment I could have to something spiritual, so I say.
Can you tell me about that, or is it too?
No, it's
okay,
not.
tell me. That's awesome.
It was on the 4-day at HVC, and I was hiking up with Jack, which was cool, and also like 7 kids.
And for those who don't know, HVC, that's Hidden Valley Camp. It's a Seattle, Washington-based camp for kids 7 through 16 or something like that. Go on.
Yeah, it's the best camp you could go to.
Yeah, ever.
And then we got to the top, and the top was Glacier Basin, but I just walked in and there was just rocks and mountains just everywhere, and I just walked in and just instantly, it was probably the most overwhelmed I've ever been by, I don't know, a natural sight.
Yeah.
Like a good overwhelm, not like a shit, I'm scared. It was just, I came in, I was just like, this is amazing. I've just led these kids. No one died falling down rocks. And then Jack and I were like, saw a waterfall and we're like, let's get up to that waterfall. And none of these kids wanted to come. I was like, okay, you guys serious? No, we're tired. So then Jack and I were like, okay, we're going to go, and we like kind of scaled up these kind of rocks. It was probably too dangerous for kids. And we got to the top of a waterfall, looked out, and like I could see my kids down there. I don't know, it was just amazing. There was a little pool of water, and we put our head in the water, and just like, it was just like, I don't know, it was amazing. And then we got even one level higher, and we scaled up these rocks, and like literally rocks were falling out from beneath our feet and going down this like glacial bay. Like, it was like, you probably would have died. I'd like to say that to make it.
Yeah, totally.
But then I was sitting up on this ledge, and I don't know, it was just like so incredible. I just can't put it into words, but I was like, I just sat there and I was like, this is what it's about. This is what life is about. And this is what I want to do.
Man.
So yeah, it was amazing. Jack was there to share it with me.
That's so cool. Man, I heard that story from so you and my brother Jack did it. My youngest brother Steve did it. And I heard a very similar story from him. Like a very, very similar story. Where he was like, I climbed some weird stuff I wasn't supposed to climb. I did this. I swam in this. I did this. And he was like, it's the best thing. And I really regret not like taking the time to go take a look at it myself. And I know it's a long thing to get to and it's a hard thing. But like those stories I've heard from you guys, it's kind of becoming a bucket list thing now.
No,
you know?
definitely.
I can't believe I missed out on that. But I guess I never had 4 days in a row off.
Yeah, that's true. You
Yeah.
know it. Oh, thank you.
Thanks. Ellen just brought us drinks. Even though I already have a drink. Were you paying attention? God. No, sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, Glacier Basin's awesome. Where's the Glacier Basin exactly? No, sorry. I don't know what that joke is.
That was quick.
That was really funny. What was my other good one today that you pretend to laugh at? Jeremy.
Oh, no, the white kid.
Yeah, what was that?
Come
here, buddy. Come here.
Something about colour.
It might be in the other room, Alan, too, if you watched it. It was, we walked into a sporting goods store looking for shoes for you, and you. Sorry. We walked into a sporting goods store looking for shoes for you, and you wanted a specific type of shoe, and they didn't have the right color, and you were like, and the lady was like, "We're closed," and you were like, "Okay," and you didn't find the right color. We were like, "Okay, well, that's all right. Anyways, the shoe's not here, so we'll get out of here." And then I made a joke. And I was like, somebody else should have kept themselves closed because the wrong color baby came out of them because they cheated on their husband. Okay, it's not really funny anymore. It was
funny at the time, and you said it a lot quicker. And
it was a lot wittier then. Okay, it wasn't funny at the time either.
Oh, thank you.
It wasn't funny at the time or now, all right? No, I'm just kidding.
I laughed a lot.
Okay, so then also so this podcast, it's called Nursery, and I call it that because we have a song, me and third class, the guys in third class, Jack and Peppy have a song, Nursery, that I think fits the podcast well, but also I like it as a broad like blanket term where it has to do with any situation, condition, circumstance, practice, etc., serving to breed or foster something, or say like any place in which something is bred. So I thought it was like a good place to breed like stories, conversation, little things like that. That if someone else is listening, some stranger on the other side of the earth, it might do something for them. But what pops into your head when I say the word nursery? Anything like particular? Do you think of like a baby crib? Do you think of like trees? Do you think of like what do you think of when you have it?
I kind of think of childhood straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Little
then
kids.
that stems me to think of like my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's cool. So when you think of that, do you think is nursery like an outdated term? Like, do people say it anymore? Because like now I don't hear it so much.
I
But,
only
like,
really hear it nursery rhymes,
Yeah.
which is why I think childhood.
yeah, no one is like the baby's in the nursery anymore. Like they don't call that room with the baby in the nursery as much.
that's true.
It's weird. I liked when they called it that. I remember it being called that for my brothers. Because I'm so much older than you.
Yeah. I was the youngest, so I was the baby.
When you were the youngest, and they were like, "She's in the room."
They probably
She's
wasn't even saying that. She's over there, we don't care.
They're like, "She's over there." So I can't say it. Can you do an American accent for me?
What do you want me to say?
Just say, maybe the dingo ate your baby.
But that's the dingo ate my baby. Oh my gosh.
That's not bad.
I can do like an annoying
even drier. Yeah, even drier, but with an annoying girl. Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh my god, this is so amazing. We gotta go to the party and drink lots of
That
beer.
is so, that freaks me out so much to watch
Let's
you
get
do.
wasted.
Oh no. That is so weird to watch your face while you say
Oh,
it.
really?
You don't look different. It's just weird not to have an accent.
Not to have my
Not to have the Australian accent. No way. One more time. Say, have you... Oh my god, I just went to the Kesha concert and I'm so hungover today.
Oh my god, I just went to the Kesha concert yesterday and I'm so fucking hungover.
Whoa, that's so... I don't like it. I don't like it. That scares me so much.
But
Is
I
it like
find-
that when I do Australian accent to you?
I don't know.
You turned me into a different person just now.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I find it funny that when people ask me to do American accents, I do like a stereotypical annoying
Well, you got
girl.
to. You've got to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What do? I do an annoying. Like, I'm just like,
No.
hey, want to go down to the... Let's go surfing. Tell me something to say.
I don't know. You're just like, I'm heaps keen. I feel like that's an easy
I'm
way
heaps
to...
keen. Well, gonna have heaps of fun, and I'm heaps keen, and I'm gonna go down surfing. See, I'm sounding like an English.
It's not bad, but I
Let's go down.
find it hard
Come
for
on, mate.
people to be good at Australian
No,
accents.
it's hard. I remember the other night when we were downtown. By East Palestine, we went to see a donkey basketball for some reason.
Oh gosh.
Me and Sophie, and all my friends went and brothers and my wife
And
went
supported animal cruelty.
Yeah. Basically, we went and supported animal cruelty. We didn't know what we were in for exactly. I guess we should have known what we were in for. It was pretty cut and dry. But we just couldn't help ourselves. And we went and saw this thing in East Palestine called Donkey Ball, which is a bunch of people riding donkeys playing basketball on a basketball court in the high school. And apparently it happens all over the place. We were not keen on it. They won't keen. I can't do it now.
Keen.
They won't Kate.
It's hard. It's a hard
Yeah.
one to do. I've never met someone who's very good.
No. It's not very. Give me, maybe the dingo ate your baby. No, I can't.
Dingo ate my baby. No, I don't
Maybe
even
the
know.
dingo ate your baby. No, that's
I don't
crunchy.
even have that much of an Australian
I really
accent.
do. I'll try an American one. Maybe the dingo ate your baby. Is that
Oh
for
my
you?
gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's such a good accent.
Thanks. I haven't worked too hard on it. You didn't. You going down the? Let's go down to the beach then, yeah. Yep. Yep. I can only do it if I'm mumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you go out to the country and you wouldn't understand people and some mumble, you get the kettle and then
Don't get down to the country
then.
Don't get down to the country then. You get it there and there's... I just do all things in these. They get to the country then you never understand it. They come out there and they're Wallabies. And they're all
That's
like,
not bad.
That's a wallaby.
You sound like a farmer.
I can kind of do it now. All of a sudden I'm driving and I'll hit a wallaby. A wallaby coming out.
I tell you what, I have hit a couple of kangaroos driving.
Oh, you're such a stereotype. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's like deer here. I totally understand that. We have
Yeah.
deer. That's what we hit. Well, came down there, yeah, there's a wallaby, and the wallaby came out the woods, and I was like, you get into the country, you try to go surfing on the beach, and your friends come in, and they throw a boomerang at you, and there's actually platypus 5 yards away. There's a wallaby riding a platypus of all things. I sound
think
English
you just
now.
said every single Australian
There's a
stereotype in
kookaburra.
that
There's a
thing.
kookaburra out there. There's a kookaburra out there. Tommy kangaroo down.
Tommy kangaroo.
And get down to the. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. I was just getting honed in on it.
You're just
I don't
making
want
me
to stop
laugh
now.
too much, Lee.
Do you happen to have wallaby tea? That's my favourite kind of tea. Do you happen to have wallaby tea? Like if they had Melba toast or something, that kind of jam that tastes. What's that kind of jam that doesn't taste like jam, but you guys all like it?
I don't know. We call
What's that
jelly
called?
Jam.
What's the jam that Sarah had? She was spreading it on, so it was brand.
It's not jam,
It was
it's
brand.
Vegemite.
Vegemite, yes. You guys haven't had Vegemite. Yeah, no, it's English. You guys happen to have a wallaby Vegemite or anything like that? I like Vegemite. Okay, sorry, I can't stop now. Yeah, what was that?
It was Vegemite. I should have
What's
brought
that
some.
mean?
It's just like a spread. It's super salty. It's like salt and yeast.
So veggie is in the title, like vegetable.
Veggie.
So the veggie might
M-I-T-E.
the veggie might not be a vegetable. It might be salt and
It might be
yeast.
just a black
That's why they
paste.
call it this Vegemite. You tried Vegemite, mate? Wait, how you?
It might be veggie. We don't
G'day,
know.
g'day, mate. Have you tried veggie, mate? Have you tried Vegemite, mate? Is that funny?
Wasn't bad.
My friend's funny. He talks in an American accent. Let me try my American accent and see if it sounds like. I'll try to say something in Australian in my American accent. Ready? I'm American. to try to do the accent of someone. To try to do the accent of someone doing an American accent when I just turn everything to you. I'm sorry, I'm done. Okay. If you had to only listen to one song over and over again for the rest of your life, what would it be?
No, that's too hard.
Let me give you some suggestions in case you're able to answer. I know it's too hard, but number one, you're on an island. And this is the case. You're on an island, but you're able somehow to be fed all the time. You're fed, but there's just a radio that has batteries that never die. And say you got one song to tune into all the time, so you can turn it off anytime you like. You're not listening to it on repeat. You can save it. You can be like, I'm gonna wait a few days, and I'll listen to it once. Save it so it doesn't get old. You can do anything like that, and it's perfect sound. It's like the equivalent of like perfect headphones. So it's like every time you hear it, it's perfect quality. So Ellen, just to give you an example, Ellen's answer was like anything classical, like something like Beethoven, because it would be a little slightly more complex and subtle every time you heard it, so you'd hear something new in it. And then Steve's answer was Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy by some country. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Give me one of your top 100 you would pick that would be like your best. Just give me one of your ones that would be in the rotation. If
Just
you can't
one recent that I've heard that I feel like would make me feel good. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
Because it just has so many
long.
different
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
and you can just start dancing in different places,
Yeah.
and then gets quiet. And
Yeah. And it's long, and it's got
classical would be
Bohemian-
good though.
Bohemian
it's mellow
Rhapsody.
and fits the Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
But I was just listening to that in the car the other day, so I say that.
That'd probably be a really good contender. Bohemian Rhapsody. We made our own version called Bohemian Wallaby. Sorry. God, I'm so bad at it. Go on.
I was
What were
going
you
to say, or a more recent, nothing can go past Taylor Swift's Blank Space.
Is that the second single that's off the new album?
I don't know, but it's a good one
It's
to
that one,
rock
it's
out to.
It's like.
I got a blank space, baby,
Yeah.
and I'll write your name.
Yeah, I'm actually
No, it's
okay with that
a
song.
Very bad.
Yeah, but it would be a horrible choice for the only song you hear.
The
off of it.
only song. How long are we on this island for?
The rest of your life.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why did I choose Taylor?
Yeah. Well, you've done it. So, no. Yeah, that would be a hard one to live through, even if you loved it. I mean, two plays in, you know the song front
Why
to
are we
back.
stuck on this island anyway?
Sorry. Yo, you're stuck on there. Okay. You're stuck on there because I got really rich off something, and I like just for my entertainment, I paid. Like I bought your like somehow I bought your like dignity, and I was like, you will be on this island the rest of your life. I will pay you X amount of money per year, every year at this time, if you stay there the rest of your life, and have this one song available to you on a radio. And you'll be like, why did you spend your money on this? You could have spent it on so many more practical things to help people who are hungry. You could have donated to charity. And I'm like, get on the island and listen to Taylor Swift right now. I own you with money. So yeah, that's why you're on the island.
It's like a weird...
How much would it take?
weird sexual fetish or something you've
It's
got
not.
going
It's
on.
not. Yeah, it's like
You're like-
it's like I'm so into it, but I'm not even there to see you on the island. Just the idea of it gets me off. No.
Shut up, it is.
Okay, it's all real. I'm just saving. I've been actually saving for it, so you better get ready. No, it's not even a fetish. It's just because I know I can. It's like a power. It's a power fetish. It's a power fetish. So if it's anything, yeah.
Maybe
So-
you should try something less drastic.
Okay, you're on the island because you're stranded there, but the radio's magic.
There you go.
So Taylor Swift. You're like, okay, well then if I'm there under those terms, then I choose.
Then that's great. I'll be happy.
Yeah, if I'm there under those terms, then I'm okay with Kesha.
Oh gosh.
No. Okay, so you think Ohio is keen. You are nature religious.
Did you say I think Ohio's keen?
Keen, yeah. Isn't that what you
It's
said?
not the best use of the word.
Yeah.
Keen equals excited.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm keen on. Yeah, you're right. She's keen on him. I'm sorry. Yeah, they don't ever say she thinks he's keen, do they? That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, you can be
you can
keen,
say-
like, if you're interested in a girl, like, he's keen on her.
But you can't be like, I think you're keen. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, I was using it wrong. You're right. It's been a long time since I've used it ever, because I never have, because no one says that. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so you think you're keen on Ohio.
Yeah.
You're keen on nature as your religion, or at least as your spiritual something or other, which is good. If you only had one song to listen to over and over again, it would probably be Bohemian Rhapsody, maybe Taylor Swift. And you're pretty good at American accents.
There you go. You should get into Southern accents as well.
Southern. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I have to get into it. It's more like.
Oh, let me give you something I'll give you a few tries. Say, I'll have 3 cheeseburgers and a Diet Coke.
I'll have 3 cheeseburgers and a Diet Coke.
That's pretty good. Now say you have a pretty mouth and my dog is my best. No, you have say you got a nice set of eyelids. They would look good hanging in my garage.
You got a nice set of eyelids that look good hanging in my garage. No, I feel like I'm just a creepy
No,
old
say it
lady.
again. Say it again in a deeper voice.
You got a nice set of eyelids I'd like to see hanging in my garage.
Now do a pause and it'll be like, you got a nice set of eyelids. I'd like to see them hanging in my garage while I work on my Mustang.
I'm laughing
But
right now.
do a big pause between eyelids and the other.
You got a nice set of eyelids that I'd like to see hanging in my night.
You two.
No, I'm too
happy and
laughing.
nice.
No, I can't make any threats like that.
Let me show you. No. You got a nice set of eyelids.
Oh yeah, you got the.
I like to say that I'm hanging me. Sorry. You got a nice. I can't get out of the Australian. What is up with?
Okay, you're just gonna be talking in Australian
go.
accent by the time I leave.
You got a nice set of eyelids. I like to see them hanging in my garage while I work on my Mustang. Give me 3 fried chicken giblets and a side of Diet Awesome. I don't know what I'm saying.
That's good creepiness.
You got a pretty set of eyelids. You got a pretty set of God, I am all over the map. You got a pretty set of eyelids. Sale. I mean, Wallaby. That's Liverpool, almost. Like England,
Yeah, you're just stemming back to convict.
What are you
roots.
doing there, Paul? What's your wallaby doing, Ringo?
I think it's an exaggerated like vowel sound, like heaps.
What's your wallaby doing, Ringo? What's your wallaby doing? What's your wallaby doing?
No.
You going to the beach and surfing? Don't you ever get itchy feet, mate? No. God, it's gone. Well, there was a sweet spot I hit somewhere that was okay for a second.
Yeah.
It's gone.
We'll give you that.
Yeah. Okay. So now you ask me questions. Have you prepared anything?
Oh, sorry, I just prepared this
Yeah,
earlier.
there you go. No.
What is your favorite beverage, Lee?
Lemon lime sparkling seltzer water. No, not really.
Oh,
That's horrible.
That's lovely.
No, my actual favorite beverage, unfortunately, is black iced coffee.
It's not fun.
Come talk to me again in 11 years and maybe you'll agree with me. That's the difference in our age. I'm
Yeah.
30 and you're 19. I'm about to be 31 and you're 19.
I've still got the energy to not need coffee.
Yeah, it's like there was definitely a point where it was simply looked at as an energy source, and now I'm like, it tastes so good. I need to, like you turn into a weird person.
You turn into it. Yeah, old people do drink coffee. Lee.
Dude, they so do. Okay, what's your next question?
Okay.
What's your favorite? Sorry.
No, I was going to ask you something about Australia, but I don't really
Yeah,
know
go
what
ahead.
you know about Australia.
What do I think about Australia? How about I'll
Let's
tell
give you
you.
a pop quiz on Australia.
Yeah, go.
What's the capital
Dingo.
of Australia?
Dingo.
Dingo. Yeah!
Dingo, 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 dingo.
What?
You're the winner. You're the winner.
I think that's your favourite thing about Australia, dingoes.
Okay, the capital of Australia. Canberra.
Yeah, people
knew
never
it.
get it right.
Cranberry.
Canberra.
The capital
People
of
never
Australia
get it
is
right.
Cranberry. You got a pretty set of eyelids, and the capital of Australia is Cranberry. Sorry. Okay, next pop quiz.
When did you graduate from high school? When was it?
2002.
Okay, what was like going on in the world in 2002?
Australia's version of September 11th.
What? I wasn't relating it to Australia. I was just wondering.
Oh, you.
I can't really remember. It was so
I thought
long
you were
ago.
asking me in Australia. And plus, that was 2001. I'm an idiot.
Oh, wow.
I knew that. I just wanted to sound dumb. But, okay, what was going on in the world here with me in 2002? Oh, you're so young, you're asking what it was like in 2002.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what was the world
don't
like?
Put me out like that. So
What-
you're just asking.
What was the fashion like?
Don't do this.
I was in year 2. I was in grade 2.
All right, I'll tell you.
I was 7.
My friend had recently just got thirdclass.nv.nu something complicated internet web address started up for us, and it just had like a Kodak scanned photo of us on it, because that's what a website was back then.
Pretty neat.
And
Wait, you had computers?
yeah, dude, it was just, I swear my family in 1995 got a desktop computer. It was the biggest deal in the whole world. But yeah, when I was in grade 2, all we were doing is like hitting a letter and printing that whole letter. No, we printed out whole letters, each letter out of the printer until we had a whole sentence. No, but we would just type on a blue screen with a blinking dot, and then the printer would be like, and it would be like this weird like factory that was printing your paper out. So that was like high tech for us. Okay, 2002. So I was 18. We played a bunch of shows in living rooms. We were playing a bunch of shows in Youngstown. I had just met Ellen, started working with her at a pizza place, and I would have started dating her the next year, but I wasn't dating her then. I think I was just getting ready to move into an apartment with 3 friends. So for me, though I'm a very late bloomer, I did the thing where at 18 or 19, sorry, I actually moved out in 2003, but we were getting ready in 2002. I did move out of my house, which is amazing.
That's
weird.
pretty big.
Yeah.
For 18.
I mean, I'm a late bloomer. I should have been still living with my mom now. So we did that. And then Yeah, so we started paying rent. Did that thing where like three or four people lived in a house, and it was a rotating cast of inhabitants, and it was like a mess, and there were rats in the house. There were a bunch of rats underneath the laundry, and like our pile of laundry, there's just a rat living in the laundry. Oh, it was a
Sounds
nightmare.
like a pretty standard house with 3 boys.
I guess. No, well, it was like 3 boys and a girl some of the time too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was standard for how we were your age right now. Okay, talk to me about 2002 in your world.
So, I was in 2nd grade.
Cool.
And I probably don't really remember much. Year 2, I don't know, I think I dated a boy called Patrick Noble.
Was that the year they dropped the bomb on Nagasaki, Hiroshima?
Are we allowed to joke about things like that?
Oh, no, not making light of the event. I'm acting like you're old to make myself feel better. No, it's horrible that happened. What was it like? Were you there?
No, I wasn't.
I can't tell time, okay?
No.
I'm not good at it. But go on.
That's probably all I remember.
Wait, what?
That I was just in year 2, and I remember just that in year 2 they all made me go out with that little boy. I mean, go out, in inverted commas, was like he sat next to me in class.
So you kind of had like a 2nd grade version of a boyfriend?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
He was like up to my hip or something, because the girls always
Oh, yeah.
taller.
So, did you guys say that to each other? Kind of?
No, like we didn't even talk to each other, probably.
I'm trying to constitute what makes you... Not that there's
What
bragging rights in 2nd grade, but like, I want to know if I'm allowed to say that I had a girlfriend in 2nd grade. Because I had a girl who I went to her house all the time, and she came to mine all the time.
Dude,
But no one ever said...
she was your girlfriend.
Okay, if that's the definition.
I mean, she was your crush.
Yes. Well, sure.
I didn't even go to this boy's house. I was too
So
scared to talk to him.
You're saying I'm a slut.
Basically. Yeah.
So you're saying I'm allowed to say it was at least my version of a girlfriend in 2nd grade? Or a crush. Okay, see...
Dude, you had a girlfriend in 2nd grade? You're a player.
I guess. It's so weird to think, because it's like... My definition was always like, no, it has to be that joke where like... It has to be that thing where somebody was like... I went up to him and said, "You're my boyfriend now" on the playground. But you're saying...
Unless she was just a friend that you hung out with. Because I had guys that I would hang out with.
I definitely had a miniature crush, so at least it was a crush. I know I had that.
You can
It's
claim
2nd
that.
grade.
I mean,
What
she's
the hell
not
was
going to
it?
come around and tell you that you weren't going out with her.
No, I had a girlfriend in 2nd grade.
Snaps the lead.
And you had a boyfriend in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so you remember sitting next to someone in 2nd grade? That's your memory of 2nd grade.
I'm sure I could like pinpoint other memories, but like not realize that they were in 2002.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like I have memories, but not ones that I'd be like, that was when I was in year 2.
So were you outgoing as a kid?
Yeah.
I kind of was real early on. Like I was
Yeah.
that kid that would go up to someone and be like, "Hi, how are you? Today's pretty nice." You know, like that to another kid, and they'd be like, "Shut the hell up! I'm just gonna go down the slide." You know what I mean? But that kind of faded, and I got quiet. But were you outgoing the whole time? Like
I was just loud. I mean,
Okay.
I'm the youngest of 4, so it's like...
It's not hard to be outgoing when you're in that position. I know.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
then I learned like time and place, and I learned not to be as loud and annoying.
So is that what you said you recently read like my old report card? Was your old report card like that? They were like, she's doing great in this, great in this, great in this, but she just stands up in the middle of class and like talk. Yeah.
Every report card I would get from kindergarten to like whenever I stopped getting reports. Lovely girl, lovely and friendly, just really talks too much, like doing well with all things, really needs to work on the level of her voice. And it was kind of like, if that wasn't in the report, Mum and Dad would be disappointed and they'd like just expect it every time. So I was like, okay, I'm sweet, like I can just be loud all the time. Mum and Dad are expecting it.
That's a good attitude. So you're kind of saying that your mom and dad were looking for a semi-flawed report, so it wasn't like
So they didn't have 4 perfect kids.
Yeah, so it wasn't a cookie cutter.
Yeah, like who wants a perfect kid?
That's kind of cool. I like that because anytime something is reported perfect, even if it's in the event of your older siblings, that's
yeah.
also fake too, because I'm sure they have their quirks. Who doesn't?
Yeah, everyone does. Exactly.
I think my father-in-law drives truck, and when they pull them over for inspections, the guy's job to do the checklist of like your mud flaps this, your tire looks like this, the front of your grill has a dent in it, you need to get that fit. They always pick some. They have to, or else their job is apparently, even if the truck's perfect, they have to be like, yeah, your back left's a little low. Your eyelids look pretty. Your eyelids look pretty and hanging in my garage. Your back left light's a little low, and so they have to do it because they just got to, and though that's a negative example, I always feel like to find the flaw in something isn't always a bad thing. Like if your parents were like, oh, she has a personality. That's good that they should. That's how they sounded, right?
Themselves that,
That's what they sound like, right? They're like, they're like, oh, she has a personality. That's good.
It increases as they're lying to themselves.
Yeah, as they lie.
Yeah, this is great.
She does great in school. God. She does great in school. Her Wallaby points are off the chart. Yeah.
I've been riding those Wallabies really well.
She's her Wallaby point. She does great in Wallaby. She excels in boomerang, and she goes great in kookaburra, whatever. But then I'll have to talk to you about. She actually doesn't do great in Australian. In Australian accents. Yeah. She doesn't do great in shutting up. Give me a friend. Okay. Okay. So your report card was always that, but was it good grades otherwise?
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome. Sometimes the younger one doesn't get as good at grades. Was it one of the? My wife had that thing where she'd get like an A- or a B, and they'd be like, "You're a delinquent. You're a delinquent compared to your sister."
Yeah, it was like, oh, if I got a B, I'd be like, bloody hell, what did I get that for?
Okay, so you were like that to yourself. I was like that,
yeah. Okay. Not that I was like, oh, I have to do really well in school. I mean, that was when I used to get A's and B's when you were like younger, but then I feel like I didn't really get reports. Oh, maybe I did get reports in Year 12.
So like in high school, was it more like a C or something snuck in, or was it always still like B's and A's or just perfect? Oh, was it?
It was always A's.
So they were like.
That's why I could get away with bad comments.
Right. Okay. So your grades were always way up, so that's why you could. Yeah, you had the time to.
And that's why the teachers like had a love-hate relationship with me. It's like, what the hell? You just never shut up.
Yeah. They're like, man, your grades are so great. Good job.
No,
but
I'm not
why
saying
can't
my
you,
grades were all really great.
They're like, but why can't you stop chasing boys in second grade? Can you believe she made him sit next to her? We caught him sitting next to her, ma'am. We gave them detention immediately.
I failed a chemistry test once in Year 12, and it was because of an actual boyfriend, a real life boyfriend.
Yeah.
Not a second grade boyfriend. And then I said no, and I studied.
So that was you making that distinction, right? You didn't have a teacher pull you aside and say something.
No.
Dude, that's the difference in our age. I'm sure things aren't perfectly politically correct everywhere you go, but that's the difference in our age right there. People at jobs and at school, when I was in school, and I know it's not that long ago, but I graduated 2002. It's 2015 now, so it's a long time ago. And they would be like, you, your girlfriend and you have been spending a lot of time together, and it's affecting your work. Like they say stuff, and I don't think that happens very much, right?
No. Well, I mean, they never said anything to any of me or like to mine.
And maybe I'm sure people feel free enough to say it if it becomes a big enough problem. But I think it's on a kind of a buzzword list of things that they're not allowed to say professionally.
You're not allowed to say that.
That's new. That's new.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you've probably heard plenty of relatives talk about. Like when I was in school, they used to hit you over the head with a wallaby.
Yeah, seriously.
But like.
No, you can't say anything these days.
No. I mean, I substitute teach, and you can't. Yeah. And obviously, substitute teaching different. There's a target on my head, but this teachers just like stutter and like sputter like I'm doing now, because they can't say what they're thinking.
Yeah,
they can't be
exactly.
like, you're a little jerk.
That's why I could never be a teacher.
Yeah,
I'm just too compulsive. Like, I would just be like, shut the hell up. You're being so annoying.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, they always just are like, could you refrain from they just have to find like
Yeah.
these politically correct terms, and they go home and like punch a hole
solid
through their
depths.
punch
A hole through their wall.
yeah, they go home and punch a hole straight through their wall. Wallaby. I'm gonna go home and punch a hole straight through my wallaby. I don't know what that.
Poor
chick-
bloody wallabies.
Hey, poor buddy. I'm gonna edit that out. And that. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's pretty great. Okay, so I think we're good. Any last things you want to say to the listeners?
I love America. That's my standard line in America.
She loves America, everybody.
It's amazing.
So, don't kill her when you see her on the street. Because, she's cool. She's one of us now. So,
I hope I see you guys on the street.
thank you guys for listening to Nursery. And have a good... Look, Mom, we're on a podcast. All right, bye.
She started off with
Hey,
Mum, we're on a podcast.
Hey,
every
Mom,
time.
we're on a podcast.
That was like in Nowhere, No Hype.
Yeah.
Mom, look, we're on TV.
Hey, Mom, look, Mom, we're on TV. Yeah, Mom, we're on TV. Because she's right off camera.
That's really funny.
Okay, thanks a lot for doing this.
That's alright. It's fun talking to you.
Don't you dare condescend to me.
No, Jack always says that when I say that's alright.
I'm kidding. No, I don't feel that way. I'm sorry.
Because
I was going to
he's
say
like,
that no matter what
that's
you say.
alright is dismissive. I'm like, I'm sorry. You're totally welcome. I don't know what to say.
No, you're all right. That's all right.
That's alright. Happy New Year. We're a bit past the New Year. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ.
I thought you said you believed in nature.
I know. Not that I would use his name in blasphemy, if that's even a word.
Don't use Jesus Wallaby's name. Okay. Good night, everybody.